good alpha male, somebody who is, at the top of his game, has good genetics, good height, good communication skills, ability to generate and be fiscally responsible and sustain wealth as well. Yes, there is, but it takes a conscious person, somebody who cares about the world and how the world is performing and is thinking long term, like how their children are going to be performing. They're thinking ahead into the generations. That is what they try to use these different words like Sigma male, and then they try to inject all these ideas like, oh, the red pill is a proxology. Oh, it's like, come on, guys. Red pill is supposed to be an awareness of, if you marry the wrong woman, and if you're not prepared for marriage, and if you're not prepared to play the role of provider, and if you don't know how or want to be masculine, and you don't know how to select a feminine woman because she has a father that protects her and she stays at home or stays under the supervision of her father, like, that's how we make things happen, guys. All right? And the first we should look at, it might be easier to get the context of what the evil alpha male looks like. That's somebody who, just the same, they have their life together, finances, they've got good genetics, they work out, so they're strong. But what they do is they use that really strong position, which is maybe less than 20% of men, maybe even less than 10, to, instead of helping coach other men to be strong, although they do, at a subconscious level, I don't think they really want the men to do well, because all they say is, be like us, try to be like the top 10% of men, and that's the only way to, like, that's what they say on Fresh and Fit, that's what they say on the guys, right? Andrew Tate, like they all say you've got to be this top guy in order to attract women, but hey, guess what? You don't need to be a top guy. What you need to be is, the society gets run and influenced by the top guys. Like, for example, rappers who may seem exciting and get, the reason women like rappers isn't just because they're entertaining and may look cool and attractive, but it's because they bring people together and people like them, and they're leaders in their own right. And so women are drawn to that leadership energy. They want safety and security. That turns them on, just like how maybe the cellulite on a woman's ass turns guys on. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So we're gonna figure this out, you guys. We're gonna create a society that actually where alpha men realize that, like, take a look at Fresh and Fit. What do they say? They say, oh, America's been ruined, the West has been ruined, it got to go to Muslim country to find a good woman. The reason that doesn't follow logic is because if they really wanted a virgin Muslim, woman from that kind of culture, then they would try to practice that culture themselves. like they would try to, marry a Muslim woman. Instead, these guys are super promiscuous, and they are not. They're deceptive because, for example, the guy in Fresh and Fit Fresh, what he does is he says, he's always like, I'm a man of God, and he does it, but it's a lie because he's promiscuous. So these people are outright lying. And it's important to recognize these patterns of, hey, what is what is what does a good man look like? But he also has to be strong, and tough to be alpha, right? So, like, let's look at some extreme examples. And men have to realize that it's not good to say, yeah, good job, man, for sleeping with a lot of women. I shouldn't, even these terms like sleeping, like, it's all bullshit. What the meaningful term is they're having sex. They're seducing and having sex with women. That's what they're doing. And it's not loving, and it's not useful to construct a society, because people can't trust anyone, because all the quote-unquote alpha men, or they're out there trying to seduce, all the women. And instead of, okay, yes, alpha men, certainly they can, find maybe the most attractive woman they can, but marry them. And then leave the other woman for the other guys. You know what I mean? Like, alpha guys may, they'll be able to select a woman that they want. Right? Alpha guys will be able to select a woman that they want, and and that's great, that's fine, but don't be selecting other women that, for that your fellow brother or your fellow man to be with, right? So, where do we move forward? Well, first it's a question of identifying. We identify who these people are. And don't get blinded by just because the guy's rich and popular and women like him. That's not good. I mean, it's good that to do certain things, but it's not good that he's trying to seduce women. It's neglecting of his own wife, his own future wife, and it's making a society that can't trust itself, So, yeah, rocking it, boys, we're rocking it. We're in the money, boys, we're in the money, we're dumping. Riding the dump truck, boys. Come on, boys. All right, so So yeah, get amped up on this stuff, you guys. Like, realize that whenever you think, oh, a guy's got a lot of women, that's so gay. It's so ridiculous. And when I say gay, I don't mean insulting towards gays. I mean, I should say something else. I should say that's so half-hearted and it's like it doesn't, it's not representative of reality. Reality is, okay, reality is that it's gross. Like when people think, oh, alpha guys have all the ladies, that's gross, because obviously those women are also engaging with other men sexually. So that's gross. Why would you ever want that? You know? So, man, I feel like I've almost said everything I wanted to get into, to elaborate upon. So, let's talk about competition as well, because that's a big part of the whole alpha thing. Now, at the end of the day, yes, we will have aggressive men who've got maybe a lot of testosterone, or they've just built up a lot of, you know, the way they are, they've kind of built it up to, oh, I need to be on this exit, boys. All right, boys. Oh, someone's coming into play. All right, we're rolling. We're rolling. We're rolling. We're rolling. Come on, come on, come on, come on, you fuck. Come on, come on, come on. There we fucking go, you fucking assholes. You know I'm driving a truck. Please make my fucking day. Drive into the back of my truck, okay? That's the thing I love about trucks, is it's fucking built of, you know, steel pieces of, you know, steel. It's like, make my fucking day, all right? Hey, it's your girl, Blind. Holla at your boy, girl. All right, so yeah, we're back. We're back. I was switching lanes in this bitch, but now we're back on track. You know, the boys are back in town. All right. Well, you know what I want to do is I want to get in this fucking lane right here. Here we go. Now now we're flying, dude. Now we're flying. Crank this bitch up. Woo! And I'm trying to beat traffic, this motherfucker. So I'm trying to beat traffic on the way out, which is where the, you know, traffic leaving town at Honolulu at the end of the day. It's going to be going out, and then hopefully there's not traffic going back in with people trying to do Friday shopping and Friday social activities. All right, so we keep pushing though. We keep pushing the agenda hard in this bitch. Man, it would be nice to be able to read the comments, you guys. Let me check on here. Yeah. But we just stay focused. We just ride it out. You know, we're adventuring. The trick is, okay, all right, so staying on topic here. So, alpha men, right? Like, what constitutes, like, part of the problem that guys start thinking and collectively of what women want, and that'll make you think also of women who are promiscuous and unloving, and they're kind of off the hinges. They may make money, but they don't save it all up for family like men do. And so we've had these influences of women, and I'm not trying to make women out to be the bad guys. Wahiwa, that's where I want to go. Alright, I need to switch lanes, boys. Come on, boys. Switching lanes, boys. Oh, fuck, this guy won't let me switch lanes either. Come on, you guys. Here we go. Now we can fucking switch. Alright, there we go, boys. Alright, so in a culture that's about capitalism and about winning and about competition, and that, you know, the people at the top, it's like there's going to be a wealth gap. It's like we gotta work on this. You know, we gotta figure it out. We got to figure out how to make a society function. You know what I mean? So part of that consists of thinking about what's going on in society, like thinking about, well, you know, is capitalism the best option for? So the thing is that what capitalism does is it makes it where some people don't want capitalism, and where other people, I gotta switch lanes, boys. Alright, we're turning into play. Here we go. Alright, we're on point. So boy, come on, boy. Get on, boy. Alright, so in capitalism, right, you know, for me, all of this and this conversation is more about persuading the people, because there's going to be people at the top who are very aggressive and skilled with business and everything, who I probably won't be, you know, ever be on that degree, because I'm more of a creative guy who thinks of ideas, and I don't have that much fire under me, you know, in terms of wanting to compete and wanting to be the best. So that energy is good. The only thing that is a problem with alpha males is them seducing other men's wives, because it's unloving, and it creates a society in which, hey, we want to celebrate people that are, you know, making it happen, and CEOs, and you know, like the cool guys, like male musicians and movie stars, celebrities, people in sports, people that are like popular guys in the community, like they're like, you know, good at what they do and everyone knows them, or they're funny, you know, or for that matter, maybe they have really good genetics. We want these people to be, you know, to be at the forefront of society. The only thing that is problematic is when they abuse that and start to, you know, try to get all the women, or think that it's that just because many or more women like them that they should pursue it, and that it's okay. It's not okay. Women are irrational. Women hate each other. Women are like, look at, they take birth control. They get BBLs. They get into you know, taking care of pets instead of humans. Like, it's disturbing what if you leave women alone and unmanaged, you know, what they'll do. And if I was a fucking woman, I'd be saying the same thing. Like, I'm saying this in the name of humanity. I'm not saying it, like, I don't care what women think. I care about, or what men think. I care about what I think makes sense to humanity. And if we look at the history, we look at stable cultures, you see it's patriarchal. You see that it's made up of good men. Now, a lot of women will think, oh, I can't trust men. That's because there's a lot of bad alpha males out there in society who are not principled. See, what is it that makes besides respecting other men, what is it that makes it so I don't want to have sex with women before? It's because I'm a man of principles. It's because I don't want to connect with and have sex with a woman who doesn't have the same beliefs that I do. So, that all being said, right? That all being said, I feel like I've said everything I wanted to say. Good. Hope you're feeling good too. And that this information isn't... And by the way, again, I'm promoting two things. I'm promoting that the best, most beautiful thing in the world. And and that once you discover her, you'll feel at peace, even if you have a hard 5 years, even if you get divorced, even if you go to prison for a year, even if you were the good person in the situation. All of it. Goddess V solves it all. The other thing that I want you guys to pay attention to is this guy named Owen Cook. I want you to YouTube him, and right after you finish watching this, shoot right over to him or save it as a pin for an action item to do later. Study this guy, Owen Cook. All right? Thank you guys, and aloha.